On the night of November 28th, 2018, Lakira Goldsmith disappeared without a trace in Montgomery, Alabama. That evening, she had gone out with her boyfriend, who picked her up from her home on Narrow Lane Road. He later dropped her off at the same location. Her grandmother confirmed seeing her exit the vehicle, but from that point, Lakira never made it back inside the house. What happened next remains a mystery. A maintenance worker at the apartment complex told Lakira's family that around 2 a.m., she had borrowed his phone to make a call. He claimed that he left her using the phone outside, and when he returned, she vanished. The phone was left on the steps, but Lakira was gone. Her sudden disappearance was out of character. She was a devoted mother to her 2-year-old son, and her family insists she would never abandon him or go for long periods without using social media. Lakira's family is haunted by unanswered questions. Why did she need to borrow the maintenance man's phone in the middle of the night? Some believe it was because she accidentally left her own phone in her boyfriend's car and needed to call him. Others suspect that the maintenance man's story doesn't add up. Perhaps something more sinister occurred after she borrowed his phone. Could he have made an inappropriate advance and after being rejected, tried to force himself on her? Eric Marcel Jackson, also known by several aliases including E, Mook, or EJ, is the maintenance man who claims that Lakira Goldsmith borrowed his phone that night she disappeared. Eric hails from Cecil, Alabama, but has lived and worked in various parts of the state, including Montgomery, Cecil, Pike Road, and more. Notably, he was working at the Red Lines apartment in 2018, the same complex where Lakira lived and disappeared from, and the two were known to have been acquainted. However, Eric's background raises alarming questions. He is currently serving time for multiple serious charges, including domestic violence, rape, strangulation, and other offenses. These incidents include the abduction and assault of 2 women, whom he forcibly took to unknown locations just days apart, months before Lakira went missing. In one chilling case, 3 days after being initially charged for domestic violence, Eric was arrested again, this time for first-degree rape. Court records reveal disturbing details. On May 19, 2018, Eric had been driving through Pike Road with a woman in his car. He stopped in a wooded area, threatened to kill her if she refused to have sex with him, then physically assaulted and raped her. The victim had visible marks on her neck, stomach, and groin, pointing to the brutal nature of the attack. Given his violent history, Eric's involvement in Lakira's disappearance becomes even more suspicious. Could he have had a role in her vanishing that night? His background as a known abuser and rapist, combined with the fact that he was one of the last people to see Lakira, makes him a key suspect in the search for answers. As the search for answers continues, Lakira's family and community remain steadfast in their prayers, hoping for her return, or at the very least, justice for her and her son.